This is the new BMW 3 Series on the Circuit de Catalunya in Spain. The car has been a byword for both elegance and speed since 1975. This is the sixth version of the 3 Series. It's one of BMW's most successful cars, and it's sold in 132 countries around the world. So just what is the secret to the car's popularity? Udo Henle from BMW says there is a certain type of classic 3 Series driver who is younger and wants to drive a fast car. But there are conservative drivers who drive the 3 Series, both old and young. There's a wide spectrum of people who are typical 3 Series buyers, but there are regional variations, he says. In China, 3 Series drivers are very young, while in other countries they tend to be a little older. So there really are very big variations. There's no specific target group. That makes developing the car just that little bit more difficult and interesting. In October of this year in Munich, BMW employees were introduced to the new 3 Series for the first time.
Liebe BMW-Werke, und jetzt einmal der Blick nach oben, jetzt fällt das Banner.
It was a moment of great anticipation for BMW employees.
Und da ist er! Das ist die Weltpremiere der neuen Reihe!
Just like its predecessor, the new 3 Series is being built in Munich. 7 different versions of the car were presented at the premiere. The new 3 Series has a lot to live up to. A third of all cars that roll off the BMW production line is a 3 Series model. A lot is depending on the new version maintaining that record of success. That's a big challenge for everyone at BMW, who was part of the car's design team. Perhaps the most important characteristic of every BMW model is its design. Adrian van Hooijdonk played a major role in deciding the new 3 Series look. The designer says the front end of the car is typical BMW, thanks to its kidney-shaped grille, but it's flatter and wider than its predecessors. The new thing about this generation of the car is the headlights that flank the grille. That provides an interesting look to this side of the car, and it shows how important the grille is. The headlights are wide and flat, and they have the most modern LED technology inside. All in all, it adds up to what we like to call concentrated styling. It's a look that people will notice in the rearview mirror. The car is almost 10 centimeters longer than the last version. Passengers in the rear seat have 1.5 centimeters of more legroom. We wanted to achieve a sporty feel in the styling of the car's sides. We're using these 2 lines to get that look. It's just 2 offset lines, but they rise constantly as they move to the rear of the car. That gives the car the impression that it's moving forward. Even when it's standing still, it has the appearance that it's moving. The interior is very sporty and oriented on the driver's needs. In principle, the entire cockpit has been designed around the driver. It gives you the feeling that the driver has absolute control over this high-tech vehicle. I think this version of the 3 Series shows that more than the 5 Series or the 7 Series. The car's look is defined by 3 character lines that determine color coordination. This is the Sport line. The interior has been given a red note. But let's get back to the car we saw at the world premiere. BMW employees immortalized themselves by signing the car using marker pens. This car was driven by a BMW trainee, a great honor and an unforgettable moment for Felix Grübner. It was very exciting and my heart was beating fast. I was listening to the presenter and waiting for the command to go over the walkie-talkie, he says. Then came the order for car 4 to go, and then I drove off. The curtain went up and everyone was cheering. It was fantastic. My nervousness disappeared completely, and I just felt totally happy. And that feeling of joy continues on the test track. This BMW 328i has a 2-liter twin-power turbo 4-cylinder engine with 180 kilowatts. It takes 5.9 seconds to reach 100 kilometers an hour. Its official average consumption rate is 6.4 liters. That's an attractive figure. But just where in the world is the 3 Series most popular? The U.S. is still our biggest market for the 3 Series. China is next, which is a new development. In third place is Germany, and then other countries in Europe. It's very popular in Britain and France. Europe is a very big market for the 3 Series, especially Germany. The car arrives in showrooms in February. A hybrid version of the new 3 Series is due to go on the market in autumn 2012.